guys, it's Strawberry and today I'm here with another video. Today is a very important video because this is going to change big time. So Trick basically posted some things on Discord, and I do not have Discord, but I saw this girl's video. I forgot her username, so I'm just gonna put it right there in the top left corner. And yeah, let's get started. So give her all of the support. I got the screenshots from her because I do not have Discord and I'm not on the YouTube page. And I'm also gonna be reading a lot. So like I said earlier, or maybe I didn't say it, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry, because I kind of didn't understand it at first, but then I started to understand. And let's get started. I'm going to be reading a lot, so it's okay if you don't understand. So let's get started now. Okay, so let's get started. Trick said some of you may notice that I added a new Discord event named World Overhaul and Island Updates. Want to give everybody some info about it and how this will be a major change to the game. What's going to change? Right now, when you travel between islands, you remain in the same server. Due to the fact that the entire game's world exists within one singular file, this is what will be changing. Each island will exist in a server file from each island will exist in a different server file from each other. This means when you travel into a different island, you will be transported into a different server, which hosts that specific island and none of the others. Here's a simplified explanation for what you can expect as a result of this world overhaul. Improved game performance for every player regardless how good your device is. Less FPS drops, freezing, lower electricity, server lag, low memory usage result in a less crashing for a lower end mobile devices, etc. Graphical updates and changes to all current islands, more detail expansiveness, massively increase island information, lots of other players on your island all the time, no matter what. Private servers will still function as expected. There will be room for endless amount of new islands to be added in the game, as room for an abusive storyline to be added to the game, which will come in the near future. Currently, there's 12, even more when events are running. Large-scale islands all within one server, regardless of whether or not they're currently being accessed by one player. This increased lag for both the game server and your device. By reducing this to one server per island, we will effectively improve Pacific performance by potentially up to 1,000%. This is massive and will result in incredibly improved gameplay experience for everybody in the game, regardless how good your device is. Islands are currently designed in a very simple way. Lack of details, low quality, reduction, meshes, I guess, textures, expansiveness, etc. Due to the negative performance accomplishments of the current island in potential, as mentioned above, with performance of the current above with the world overhaul, we will enable ourselves to design the islands in a much more visually exciting way, as well as increase the expansiveness of each island at the same time. Additionally, when you join a public server right now, the majority of players are on Main Island, Training Island, Stable Island, with a few others spread out across the rest of the islands. This means most of the islands are basically empty all the time. I'm sure you have noticed when traveling the higher levels islands such as volcano, lunar, jungle, or mountain that you see basically no other players while you're there. How boring. This world overhaul, each island will feel much more alive. Each island will feel much more alive, as all the other players in your server will be the same on the same island as you. Each island will feel much more alive, as all the players in your server will be on the same island as you. We've literally ran out of physical space to put islands in the world, meaning we were very limited on what we can do in the terms of adding new content, and islands separation islands by servers will allow us to add an endless amount of them in the future. So I basically just rambled a lot, just saying stuff. I'm so sorry if none of that made sense and I had to repeat words because I didn't know how to pronounce them, or something just went like that, because I had to cut some things out. Like this, for example. I'm sorry. So if you did not understand any of that, I'm about to say it in my own words. So here. So basically everything is going to be in one particular thing. So for example, so if you're going to go on another island, like let's say you really want to go to Royal. So it's going to take you to Royal, but instead of having this little thing like that, it will put in its own file. So you see how Royal is basically empty. I'm the only person here. A whole server. So how many people are in the game right now? I think it's 25. So I don't know. So like for the whole... And when the trading/breeding hub comes, it will be in its own server. 1 second. In its own server, and they're going to work by that. So I'm not very sure how it's gonna go, but it's just gonna go like that. I know some of you are going to be mad. I don't really know how I feel about it, because like you like being in like not having to deal with people when you don't have like your own private server, because that costs Robux. So I understand why some of you could be mad. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video, and bye.